Ladies and gentlemen, good day, it's Patrick from Oz, and welcome back to Madden NFL 18. After Dallas proper fight, Detroit prevailed 31-17 after a mistake-riddled final quarter for Dallas, cost them big time. So we had an NBC game, we had an ESPN game, now we've got a Fox game, followed by a CBS game. Okay, Minnesota will be wearing our home alt, and we will be wearing our color rush for the second week in a row. Let's go. Welcome to week 3. Welcome to M&T Bank Stadium between Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. This is it's US Bank Stadium, my mistake. It's the Minnesota Vikings playing host to the Super Bowl champions, the Detroit Lions. And I love that dragon at the front there, it's awesome. You've got Stephon Diggs, who broke New Orleans' hearts. Then you can see the entire Detroit team playing for their game, playing for the Super Bowl defense and hoping to go for 3-0. Meanwhile, Minnesota are hoping to pull off a big upset. Who knows? What time will be kickoff? Kickoff is just over 9 minutes away, but in real life it's only 1 minute away. Who knows? Who's going to pull off the upset here on Fox? It's going to be Minnesota versus Detroit. Dallas pull up a fight against Detroit, but let's see if Minnesota can do better. Detroit have won a toss, they will defer, which means Minnesota will get the football first. Matt Prater will be kicking off. And Tampa Bay vs. Carolina, that's also going to be one. Without further ado, let's get it started, shall we? Here we go, US Bank Stadium. It's Minnesota versus Detroit on Fox. And Murray's coming out to the field. It's pretty interesting why Detroit decided to wear their grey outfit. Thanks for the headpats, Blue Luma Gaming. Welcome on in. It's interesting to see why Detroit wore grey and Minnesota wore purple. Minnesota wearing purple is more unstable, but Detroit wearing grey against them, well, it could be a clash. Just in case someone's colourblind, so it's going to cause a bit of trouble. But if you're not colourblind, you'll know who's playing who. And number 33, straight away, Cook! He's let him cook for 12 yards. Dalvin Cook. He had a touchdown last week, but he didn't have one in week 1, though. Be another divisional rivalry week. Glad you managed to catch me tonight. Sounds like the games are getting intense. Yes, I've actually played 2 games already. We won the first game in overtime, and the second game we won by 14 points. I think all games are getting intense nowadays. Throw, catch, and it will be a second down at the 39. Second down, beckoning for Minnesota for 4 yards. We'll take a look at the Minnesota offense and say hi to them and wish them the very best of luck in today's game against the defending Super Bowl champions, the Detroit Lions. So, Minnesota will continue 2nd and 6 at their own 39 with less than 9 minutes to go the first quarter. Oh, there's a flag! Who's it on? It's going to be a first down if it's on the Lions. Looks like it's on the Lions. Oh, it's offense! Tell the crowd are pissed off, so it negates the play. And even the referee doesn't want to hear it. What's the last play? So it was at the roughly 40. We're gonna call it the 40. Wait, is that Kirk Cousins? That can't be Kirk Cousins, right? No, Bradford's the one. Kirk Cousins played for Washington that season. So 15, 16, 17 yards, that's negated. Instead, you're getting a 10-yard penalty. And 1 middle finger. Bradford with the football again. Decides to throw. It'll be... Oh, almost picked off again! Another opportunity this season gone begging for the Lions defense. 3rd and 16 beckoning. Speaking of the Lions defense, let's say hello to them and wish them the best of luck in today's game against the Minnesota Vikings. I need a drink of water, honestly. Third and 16 at 9:29 with 8:29 left for the first quarter for the Minnesota Vikings. Here we go. Third and 16 throw. It'll be incompleted. What the hell were they throwing to? So they punt. Oakland crushed Kansas City 35-7. Detroit will take the football now. And takes it to 28 from a little gain. Detroit's running play was the difference in the victory last week. And off to James Rhodes. How much can he get? Should have thrown, but that's alright. 4 yards. Second down, beckoning. We'll say hello to the Detroit offense, the defending Super Bowl champions, and we'll wish them the best of luck in today's game against the Minnesota Vikings. Second 6-32. We've welcomed in Blue Luma Gaming. So shouts to Blue Luma Gaming. Stafford, another handoff to James Rhodes. And he doesn't get much there either. Third down, beckoning. Let's say hello to the Minnesota Vikings defense and wish them the best of luck in today's game against the defending Super Bowl champions, the back-to-back Super Bowl champions, the Detroit Lions. Third and 6 at their own 33. I had to switch controls in that previous game. Stafford, can he throw to goal and take? He's caught it, and it will be a first down for the Lions, taking it to the 40 for about 8 yards. Hand off to James Rhodes again. Detroit have injuries from the first 2 weeks. Rhodes scoring 2 touchdowns last week in the win over the Dallas Cowboys. He just wouldn't go away until the final quarter. Stafford, again, another handoff to James Rhodes. He fights for some yardage, and he gets about 3 yards on the play. This is the Lions 2019 draft class. They didn't get a first round pick. Vernon Ford on 46. Throw to number 15. Oh, he's staying upright. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, almost the 10, the 20, the 15. I think I spoke too early. But damn, that was a good play by Golden Tate. 32 yards ran after carry. This will be on YouTube, so I don't know if someone's going to clip it anyway. But look at this. This is really nice. Fending off Alexander's like, bitch, get off me. Well, no one's bitch. Trust me. 39 yards on the play and 32. So 7-yard pass, and then look at this. Look at this. You'd love to see it. Not if you're a Minnesota Vikings fan, though. So let's see. First and 10 at the opposition 14. Detroit won a toss, they deferred, so Minnesota got the ball first. Hand off to James Rhodes for a couple yards. Second down. We'll take a look at Detroit injuries. They've got 4 out. Glasgow is going to be out, coming back next week. Yeah, I'm talking a lot. More than usual, I think. Hand off to Young. Darrell Young should have gone to the side instead, went forward, and now it's a 3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6 at the 10. They find Golden Tate again. He's caught out. He's dropped it. They could have had a touchdown if he made it. But instead, they'll have to settle for 3 from the left hash. It's a chip shot. Predator kicks. And he scores. And the Lions score first once again. And Murray will take a kneel down. And that's what I'll do. I'll do that as well. First attempt on 25. Oh, he might be in trouble. He's in trouble! 9-yard sack by Ezekiel Ansah. That's a 5th sack for the season. This is really nice. Second and 19 at the 16. This is good. Pass one, got past another, and then, but you're getting sacked, dude. Let's see. Second and 19 at 16. 3:29 left of the first quarter. Number 33. Oh, here we go. He's got to get up. It's a big throw. This is a big throw. And it is almost picked off. That is a damn good throw. But you can tell how devastated he is. Because he didn't get the interception. Sam Bradford. This would have been a huge, huge sack. Minnesota was facing a 2-1, but look at this. Larson would have loved to have the interception, but it's alright. Oh, it's a penalty, and down he goes again as a fumble, and he could take it to the house. This is a touchdown for Detroit, depending on who it is. So who was the holding? Oh no, piss off! Wait, what? Okay, we could decline the penalty. It was actually on the offense. Okay, we'll take it. Holy. Let's watch the replay on this one. It was actually holding on the offense. Look at this. Doesn't show the full replay, but that's alright. So, rare defensive touchdown for the Lions. So it's 10-0 already in the first quarter. Oh, he should have taken the knee, but he's going to go for it. And he's going to take it to the 28 with a tick over 3 minutes to go. Kansas City just got crushed again. First and 10 at own 28 for Minnesota. They got to get out of this, honestly. Maybe they can bring some momentum. And off to number 33, and he takes it to 29 for just 1 yard. Dalvin Cook. Second and 9 at 29, 2:36 left of the first quarter. Sam Bradford. He's got the football. It's a throw. It'll be way out. Third and 9 at 29. Are they about to go 3 and out again? Remember, they fumbled the ball, and then Detroit got 6 points out of it. Well, it's technically 7 if you count the extra point. So Sam Bradford with the football. He's caught it, and it's going to be short of the first down. And looks like Minnesota player is injured. At least help him up. Come on. Is it Mason Rudolph or something Rudolph? Hopefully he's okay. Back on Fox shortly. Four for 4 at only 34. Minnesota go 3 and out. They've just had a really bad first quarter. Is it going to bounce inbound? Yes, it's going to bounce to the end zone. So Detroit will have it at their own 20 with 2:11 to go in the first quarter. Biggest lead of the season is 14 points last week. So first and 10 at 20. Yeah. So Stafford, the handoff to James Rhodes. Hey, he's going to get the first down. He'll take it to the 35 for 15 yards. Inside red time in this first quarter. And off to James Rhodes again. Takes it to the 41 for about 6. Jim Cole doesn't know what to think about that play. Another hand off to James Rhodes. This will be another first down. Take it close to the 50 at the 48. He loves those first downs. So for a couple more plays, you'd reckon. Now off to James Rhodes again. Oh, he's trying to stay upright, and he gets the first down. Does he? Second and inches, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. 10-yard run. Tripped over by somebody, recovered, and then he got tripped up again. So time for one last play of this first quarter. Be a handoff to Young, and that will be a first down, or will it? 3rd and 1. What? Really? Oh, well, this is an interesting first quarter. Detroit lead 10-0 on Fox Sports. Can Minnesota fight their way back into this game, or will Detroit assert their dominance? Join us back at US Bank Stadium for more action. 3rd and 1 at the opposition 43. They don't get this first down. They have to try for a 60-yard field goal. Another one to James Rhodes. He's pushed back. 4 for 2 at the 44. Are they going to go for a 60-yard field goal? They are not. So they're going to punt. The drive, this was a promising drive, but it's going to end in disappointment. Darcy Philadelphia facing off. Fair catch at the 4. So pin them deep at the 4. So Minnesota need a whopping 96 yards to reach the end zone. Stephon Diggs. He broke Minnesota hearts back in the year 2018, the calendar 2018. So 1st and 10 at the 4. Sam Bradford's got to get out of there. He needs breathing space. He's going to hand it off to Dalvin Cook, and he's going to get pushed back 2 yards. Second and 12 at the 2. What the hell is this? What is this flop? Like bouncing on the flop. See the big dog. Second 12 and own 2 for Minnesota. They really need breathing space now. Get off to Dalvin Cook, and he's got some yardage this time. 9 yards, but not enough to get the first down. Good and 3 beckoning. Remember, Minnesota, the previous play, Minnesota were at their own 2. And, oh, we almost got him. Throw, it'll be incomplete. What the hell was that throw? Okay, so they go 3 and out. So good pressure by the Detroit defense. After they failed to score on their previous drive. 8:19 to go. So Quigley, which is a kill medal in Halo Infinite. He's going to take it to the 50, close. Yes, the 50 they're calling it. A bit of a fight going on. 9 yards per return. So surely this has to result in some points because you're starting at the 50, right on the Minnesota Vikings logo, which is a middle finger to Minnesota fans. Now after James Rhodes. And he takes it about 6 yards to the 44. Stafford, another handoff to James Rhodes. He's going to get the first down this time. He's going to protect the football, take it to the 29 for about 15. Did you see the football just go out? And look, I like the hug. I like the hug. It's very wholesome. They're calling it 16 yards. Whee! Whee! Look at that. I like the hug. It's very wholesome, you know that. But you're stepping on your own teammate. You don't have to step on your own teammate, you know. First and 10 at the opposition 29. Stafford, another handoff to James Rhodes. He's still upright. Eventually gets taken at 24 for about 5. 4.5 they're calling it. Detroit should really take their time, but it doesn't matter. The throw to Golden Tate is caught. And he's taken inside 20 at the 17. Just over 6 minutes to go before halftime. Stafford, another handoff to James Rhodes. He takes it 3 yards to the 14. Second and 7 at the 14. It'd be really disappointing if you didn't get the touchdown. Sometimes you gotta take the points as well. Just so you don't end up with nothing. It's incomplete. So second 7 at the 14. Bit of a fight going on. See. He's going to look for someone. Oh, he's close. He's at the 9. Should have gone for Young, but that's all right. 4th and 2 at the 9. Yeah, let's go for a field goal from the right ash. Prater. He knocks down another field goal. It's 13-0. Detroit take the points. He says it's too risky. Let's take the points. Could have pinned him deep, but, you know, sometimes you just got to take the points on the road. So he takes it to the 36, so it's a big return, in a way. 28 yards per return, so Murray. So Minnesota in a much better position. With 5 minutes to go before halftime, Detroit will get the ball first in the second half. Minnesota have struggled with their passing game so far. And until now, they're back in the positive, and they get the first down for 11 yards. 4:34 to go. First and 10 at the own 47. Gotta hurry. And down he goes. He's had plenty of time, and he can't even capitalise. Ledbetter with the sack. The 8-yard sack. Even Ledbetter didn't expect that. He fell down. He gave Brentford plenty of time and still managed to sack him for 8 yards. God damn. Second and 18 at their own 39 with less than 4 minutes before halftime. Chicago look to upset Green Bay on the road. Throw, it will be caught! That's a first down at the opposition 33. They capitalise this time. Stephon Diggs, the man who broke New Orleans' hearts in real life in the 2017-2018 season. The playoffs, Dalvin Cook takes it to the 30 for about 3 yards. Detroit used the time because they were going to go for a 63-yard field goal, and they opted against that so they can try and get better position. And he might get sacked again. Oh, he's avoided it. Big throw and incomplete. So 2:40 to go at the opposition 30. From 3rd and 6 now. We're with field goal range from Minnesota. I really want to get a touchdown though. Make it a 1-score game. Throw, it'll be caught, and that's going to be a first down. Detroit only got 2 timeouts. Which is why they're not using the timeouts. First and goal at the opposition 8-yard line. The toss back to Dalvin Cook. There'll be a timeout for Detroit. Second and goal at the 10. Detroit decided to use a timeout. And off to Dalvin Cook. He gets pushed back. 3 yards. There'll be a 2-minute warning. 3rd and goal at the 13. Detroit lead 13-0 on the road. Can Minnesota score any points? They would prefer a touchdown. If they can get a field goal, they can maybe build some sort of momentum and belief. Throw, it will be caught and put out of bounds at the 13, so clock will stop at... No, it's incompleted. So Minnesota are going to take the points like Detroit have done twice. And the extra point, no, the field goal is good, so Minnesota are finally on the board. So Detroit lead by 10 points. Oh, he must have, before he was going to step out. Oh, and he takes it to 20. That's per return, a bit of a fight going on. So Detroit down to their final timeout. Eric Wilson's hurt from Minnesota, so this time it's Minnesota that's got an injury. Throw to Golden Tate, that will be close to a first down. About 10 yards. 2nd and 1. They can't challenge either. Now after James Rhodes again, this will be definitely be a first down. Takes it. That should be a first down, right? Yes, it is. Only a 1-yard gain, but that will be enough. Another handoff to James Rhodes. His own teammates blocking him. Another handoff to James Rhodes. 1 minute to go. 3rd and 4. We'll get some yardage before halftime. We'll get some points before the half. Now we hand off to James Rhodes, and he gets pushed back, and Minnesota uses timeout with 46 seconds remain. So now Minnesota get the ball back again. So Martin, the punter. Oh, this could be trouble. And it's pinned at the 2. Look at that punt. This is the second time that the ball's been put at the 2 at any stage of the game. At any play. Now look at this. The last punt. Let's see. So 1st and 10 inside their own 2 at the 37. Here we go. What's going to happen? He's got to get to. Can he get to the quarterback in time? He cannot. And he's able to get out of it. 2nd and 8 at the 4. They should have called a timeout before that. 3. 2nd and 8. Are they going to kneel? They are going to kneel. To avoid conceding the safety right before halftime. Halftime, Detroit lead by 10 points, 13-3 in Minnesota. And Detroit get the football back to start the second half on Fox Sports. Now we go to the halftime show, and Minnesota's offense is in trouble, but they do get 3 on the board late in the I think it's like late in the second quarter. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying half the time. Right now it's 5:30 PM here in Perth, Australia. Detroit's biggest lead of the game was 13 points, and then Minnesota got to field goal range and they decided to just take the points. Thought, screw it, let's just not go home empty-handed. So Detroit will get the football back now. Tate has to return it. And he takes it past the 30. Takes it to the 32, so it's a 32-yard return. It's a great return. 26 yards per return, he's got 32. That boosts his confidence. Well, Carolina lead Tampa Bay at halftime, 21-14 on the road. If Detroit don't get points on this drive, it's going to be very disappointing. They're up by 2 scores. Stafford looking for Gordon Tate. That's going to be a first down. He takes it 12 yards. Dallas lead Philadelphia 14-6 on the road with 5 seconds before halftime. Meanwhile, Atlanta lead at halftime by 3 points against Seattle. James Rhodes again. And he's going to take it very close to a first down. He's 2nd and 1. 9 minutes before the end of the third quarter. Lions lead by 10 points. Another hand off to James Rhodes. This one will be a first down. It takes it to the opposition 41. That's 6 yards. Houston lead Jacksonville early in the third quarter, 14-7. Another handoff to James Rhodes, and he takes it, staying put actually. Got Stuffle. Now to James Rhodes. His own teammate accidentally got in the way. He gets about 3 yards on the play. So 3rd and 7. If they don't get the first down here, they'll just have to settle for a field goal. Another handoff to James Rhodes. This will be a first down at the 30-yard line. The fresh tail down's picked up. You love to see it. 7 minutes before the end of this third quarter. This time Young's coming out to the field. And he takes it about 3 yards. To 2.5 yards they're calling it. Chicago lead 24-0 on the road in Green Bay in a big upset. Can he go to Golden Tate? He can! That's going to be a first down inside their 20. Takes it to the 18. It's his first reception for Marvin Jones. 9 yards, they're calling it. Let's see the replay. It was very risky. We thought this was going to be an interception, but he caught it instead. First and 10 at the opposition 18-yard line. After James Rhodes again, and this one's going to be a first down. It'll be first down at the 7. James Rhodes has under 21 rushing yards for the day. First and goal at the 7. Another hand off to James Rhodes. Can he find the end zone? He's trying to stay upright. Is he in? Oh, he's only 1 yard away. Second goal at the 1. And off to Young this time. Can he get to the end zone? He's extremely close again. Third and goal. They're really tempted to pin him deep. Let's see. Stafford. Can he look for Golden Tate? Oh, he's dropped it. They're going to go for on 4th down. There's a bit of a fight going on between Tate and Smith. They're calling it. They're going to go for on 4th and goal. After James. And that doesn't work. Instead, they get pinned at 5. So they miss out on the points. Normally, you take the points if you're on the road. But a 2-score game would still be a 2-score game. But they pin Minnesota deep at the 5. And Minnesota take over. So Detroit lose the turnover battle. Now after Dalvin Cook. And he is down at the 7. Second and 8 at the 7. Detroit could have had points on the board for another quarter, but instead they decided to risk it and it does not pay off. Sam Bradford handing off to Dalvin Cook again. He's just about at the first down. That should be a first down. 13 inches at the 15, they're calling it. So maybe it wouldn't have mattered if Detroit had gone through or not. Because they're now at the 15. Hand off to Dalvin Cook. That's going to be a first down for Minnesota. First and 10 at the 17. There we go. Throw, and that is nowhere near anyone. Green Bay get a touchdown finally. But I have to give the ball back to Chicago. Second and 10 at own 17. Dalvin Cook, the hand off to Dalvin Cook, and he's stopped at the 20. It's a big throw. That's a good third down conversion. And it's for 28 yards. That's going to be a first down. Was that Stephon Diggs? A whopping 28-yard play. No, it's Hodges. So first and 10 at the 48. Minnesota's starting to get some belief since that turnover. On downs, Dalvin Cook. And he's taken at the opposition 45. 7 yards on the play. 6.5, they're calling it. 1 minute before the end of the third quarter. Green Bay scored a touchdown on the point after to bring it back to 11 points. Dalvin Cook again with a football, but he gets pushed back up to 47. Chicago scored the first 24 points and Green Bay scored 13 since. Burn 5 at the 47. 20 seconds to go. Hand off to number 25. It's close to a first down. It's at the opposition 43. It will be 4th and 2. They're going to punt. They could just take it to the sheds if they want. And they do take it to the sheds. So at the end of the third quarter, the scores have not changed after Detroit decided not to go for a field goal. And it went for on 4th down inside the 1. And they failed miserably. But Minnesota on the drive. Can they get the comeback? Welcome back to Fox Sports. It's US Bank Stadium. And 4th and short. Minnesota are going for it because it's the 4th quarter. Detroit should have called a timeout. Let's see. 4th and 2 at the opposition 43. You've got to go for it if you're down multiple scores. Dalvin Cook! Is he got it? No, he hasn't! They're saying he hasn't got it. Meanwhile, in Tampa Bay, scores are leveled. Starting at 50, and you should have got points, but they decided to risk it. But to be fair, they pinned Minnesota deep. They want to pin Minnesota deep just in case. So, 1st and 10 at their own 42. Detroit will start with. Let's see. Throw to goal. That's a good catch for 7 yards. It's only 7 yards, but that's definitely a good catch. That's a diving catch. Some friendly compensation. 2nd and 4 at the 49. It's a 6-yard pass, they're calling it. Whee! Like Superman. He's like, bitch, I'm Superman. So 2nd and 4 at their own 49. They hand off to James Rhodes. That will be a first down at the opposition 46. 9:02 to go. Dallas lead Philadelphia 21-9 on the road. Now they hand off to James Rhodes. That's going to be a first down. Yes, it is. 12 yards at the 34. Crowd getting a bit silent now. Seattle lead 28-17 on the road against Atlanta. Another handoff to James Rhodes. And this will be another first down. He's inside the 20. Gets it to the 16. And pushes it out the way. Let's see. 8-yard run for James Rhodes. It's frustration for the Minnesota Vikings home fans. Less than 8 minutes before the end of the match. Detroit lead by 10 points. Now a handoff to James Rhodes. It looks like he's going to get the first down. He's very close. Oh, 2nd and inches. Let's see. Hand off to Young. This will be a first down and a touchdown. Detroit up big. We're up by 16. That's their biggest lead of the season. 19-3. Great job. Six-yard touchdown run by Darrell Young. Fed off one tackle and then he got into the end zone. He knows Minnesota. He shows Minnesota who's boss. The extra point for Matt Prater, and it's good. The biggest lead of their season. 20-3 is the score. 17 points. You can see the crowd booing at the moment. It's a 3-score game. The first time all season that Detroit have had a 3-score lead. So, Sam Bradford's going to have to conjure up something big. Oh, what the hell is going on now? It's on the offense. So now be at the 20 instead of 25. So first down, it will be 1st and 15. At their own 20 with 7:15 to go. Throw, it'll be caught. Oh, he's dropped it. Defense congratulating each other. Another rivalry game between the Rams and the 49ers. 2nd 15 at their own 20 with 7:11 to go. There are a few 7-11s in Perth for about 10, 11 years. Throw, it'll be incomplete because it went out of bounds. 3rd and 15 at 20. Went out of bounds anyway. And Sam Brad, oh, it's going to be incomplete again. Out of bounds. So 4th and long, they have to go for it. If they're down by 3 scores at this stage, you have to go for it. Philadelphia, are they about to have their first loss of the season? Throw, oh, it's a huge throw. It's a big throw, incomplete. And Detroit had that in the opposition 20. Let's see. 1st and 10. After James Rhodes is still up. He's still up. He gets the first down straight away for about 11 yards. So we first have got the 9. And the help to James Rhodes. Can he make it to the end zone? Touchdown Lions! Another one! That's definitely the biggest lead of the season. Stafford celebrating, Rhodes celebrating. 20-63, it's a 23-point game. And you think they're going to go for 2. They're going to go for 2. Great job. Nah, they're going to go for a field goal. Let's see it. I don't want to risk it. It's still going to be a 3-score game regardless, but you know, it's like 6:21 to go. 27 is a good number. So extra point is good. 27-3, the biggest lead of the season. You can hear a crowd booing. Detroit about to start the season 3-0. New Orleans lead Indianapolis 14-11. Means they'll come out, which wastes time, and takes it to the 31. Which is actually a good decision. 29 yards per return, so great run. 1st and 10 at their own 31. It's an easy touchdown for the Lions with a turnover on downs. Throw, it will be caught in bounds and steps out of bounds at the 34, so about 3 yards on the play. Second, 34. Throw, catch, and it'll be a first down before he steps out of bounds, or will it? Yeah, it's a first down. So Bucky Hodges. Wait, no, Treadwell. Why does it say Treadwell? Yeah, I'm not even going to bother challenging it. We're kicking ass at the moment. Bro, no, it's a rushing play, and it will be Cook with a big first down. 14 yards on the play. He needed that one. Less than 5 minutes to play. Throw it, it'll be caught, and it's going to be a first down. No, it's not going to be a first down. 9.5 yards for Dalvin Cook. 2nd and inches. 2nd inches at the opposition 36, and a field goal is no good. Here we go. Throw, oh, it's a big sack! 9-yard sack! 3rd and 10. Got 4 sacks in the game. Well done. Weekly goal complete. That's what it said. Let's see the replay on this one. Minnesota just struggling. The offense is struggling. They've only managed 3 points. Alright, it will be a catch for Dalvin Cook. It will take it to the 40. 4th and 5 at the 40. Watch carefully. Throw it. Oh, this is going to be it. Oh, it's batted away. I knew it was going to happen. I could sense it. It's a fake punt. I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's try and see what happens. Let's see. Quickly. The fake punt. Yeah, I understand why I had to go for a fake punt. I thought Exum got it. Oh, this would have been intercepted as well, but that's okay. Could have been either way. Let's see. Was it a good idea to drop the interception or keep the interception, or should I have kept the interception? Yeah, it was a good idea to drop the interception. It's 1st and 10 at their own 40. The handoff. Yeah, that's going to be a first down. Takes it to the opposition 47. So James Rhodes has had a great day. Another handoff. James Rhodes, and that's going to be another one. 6 yards. Two minutes to go. It is 27-3 in favour of the Detroit Lions. They're just crushing Minnesota at the moment. So here we go. James Rhodes again. This will be another first down. Takes it just outside the 30. And after James Rhodes, this will be... Oh, it's face mask. Yeah, they're calling face mask. Let's see what I want. 15-yard face mask. It's an automatic first down for the Lions. You can tell it was clearly a face mask. Oh, that's a face mask by a mile. After James Rhodes again, it will take it to 10. Yeah, they're gonna leave it. They should leave it. Or Chicago a touchdown point after. So Chicago, they're gonna hold on for the upset. Who would have thought? Chicago upsetting Green Bay in Lambeau. After Young, and he's not going to get the first down either, but he's going to get damn close. 3rd and 2 at the 5-yard line. No fumbles this season. Let's see, 3rd and 2. Time's going to run out anyway. It'll be a very comfortable, convincing win for the Detroit Lions over the Minnesota Vikings. Hand off to James Rhodes, and that's going to be it. First one got 3. Oh, it's going to be a timeout. Oh, they're going to try and score more points to add insults to injury. Detroit lead by 24. So they're going to go for the field goal. Just to piss off Minnesota fans, the ones I turned down from the left hash. That's it, 30-3 is your final score. That's going to do it. At least we still have good... Oh, maybe we don't have good sportsmanship this time. So, a full comprehensive effort for the Detroit Lions. At least we've got some good sportsmanship at least. These players are. So they'll be moving on. So they'll be returning home for 3 weeks before heading into the bye. 30-3 is your final score on Fox Sports. Taking a look at the highlights. This one was the most convincing win yet. So, 4-score victory. Detroit win by 4 possessions. 30-3 your final score on Fox Sports. And they traveled to CBS. So 4 different networks in 4 weeks. You'd love to see it. It's very unique. You've never seen that before. Well, they had more passing yards in Minnesota. That's good. Love to see it. View the highlights. So what's one for 160, 590. So 590 is the highest so far. Got 679. Yeah, that's gonna be the thumbnail. gonna go for a touchdown, but you know what? This was more impressive. It was a bigger rating, so yeah. Let's advance. Continue with things to do. Let's see what happened this week. So we saw Carolina took down Tampa Bay on the road in a high-scoring thriller. Well, Jacksonville beat Houston in the thriller. New Orleans beat Indianapolis in the thriller. Oh, Buffalo beat the Giants by 1 point. When New England took down the Chargers in overtime, they came from behind. 19-7. 19 points in the fourth quarter was enough to force overtime. This was the greatest game. Potentially the greatest game. Rams beat San Francisco by 3 points. Yeah. New York Jets, they beat Washington easily. Oh my god, this is definitely the greatest game. Very, very high scoring game. 28 points. God damn, this is the best game we've seen all season. Pittsburgh 56-52. Can you believe it? This was a Sunday night game on NBC. And you got Baltimore winning in overtime against Arizona. Anyway. To be continued.